Edward Christopher
Sheeran.
Today we're answering the question, can you read that? It says, who is Ed Sheeran? And why should you care?
Edward Christopher Sheeran
Is an English singer-songwriter born in Halifax, West Yorkshire, and raised in Suffolk. He began writing... We're not going to freaking Wikipedia. Are you kidding me?
Sorry for being so aggressive. Here's why Ed Sheeran has inspired me, and maybe he can inspire you too. That was so cheesy.
First things first, he's a real person. Now, what I mean by that is that, A, he's incredibly humble. You watch interviews with him, he's like super chill. He doesn't dress up, he's not flamboyant. If you saw him on the street, you'd be like, A, kind of looks like a homeless guy, or B, just your average Joe. Which is something to be admired when you're the most famous pop star in the world and you have millions and millions and millions of dollars. Second, he's super adamant that your work ethic defines who you are, not your talent or your ability. He's showed his first songs on talk shows and they're awful, and he says...
So this is my thing. When people go, oh, you're so talented, you were born with natural talent. And I'm like, no. Okay. have a listen to this, right? This is the.
Has this been played in public before?
No.
Okay, so this
is
an exclusive. Ed Sheeran when he was shit, basically.
Yeah, basically, all I'm saying is when people say artists are born with talent, you're not. You have to really learn and really practice. This is me playing guitar and singing. I'm going to put it into my mic like this.
It's okay so far.
It starts off. It has its fun. Wait. Hold me. I'm addicted to you. And then. But I'm crying.
The most important thing is commitment. The fact that you're willing to grind at something for years and years and years to perfect your craft. And he's a large preacher of that, and that's admirable. Third point, and kind of a caveat to point two, is that you're gonna fail. At any creative thing, A, and just really anything, and B, anything new that you try, you're going to fail. And that's super inspiring. If you look at, you look at this channel, my first videos suck. I'm gonna look back in a year and this video is going to suck. That's the whole point. It's an exponential curve. Give me 1 second. This is you. You're the curve. You put in X amount of time, you get Y amount of quality. I know, it's math, and I'm not a mathy person, but this makes sense. You put in this much time, you're still crap. You put in this much time, you're still crap. But eventually, all of your work pays off, and your quality is here. You get a little better each time. Maybe it's more of like a diagonal line where X is still time and Y is still quality, but it's something along those lines. And honestly, the most important thing that you learn from doing anything new is the lessons you get from failure. That's the only way you get better. You're not gonna be able to start anything new and instantly be at the place that you want if you have any high goals for yourself. It's like me saying, I want to be an NBA player. With zero basketball training experience, I want to be in the NBA. It's not a reasonable expectation for me to jump in there with LeBron James and be able to like keep up with him. So why should you expect that doing anything like a creative endeavor or starting a business or anything you're instantly gonna be up there with Ed Sheeran, with Matt Damon, I don't know, whatever you want to do. I guess the truth point I'm trying to make here is don't let the idea of failure stop you from anything. Like, if you have this crazy idea, freaking go for it. Nobody can stop you. And the second point is honestly just an encouragement to myself to just keep making videos, keep adding to that exponential curve, because eventually I'll get to my goal, my ambition with this channel. That is how Ed Sheeran has inspired me. Just the dedication of someone so committed to their craft that they're willing to give everything to drive home the point and achieve their wildest dreams.
You have to start at the bottom of everything, and to start at the bottom of something
you have to have a love for it, otherwise you're just at the bottom and being like, this sucks. But when I started at the bottom, I enjoyed every part of it. I loved the shows. I mean, sometimes it made me sad that there was nowhere to sleep or I wasn't making any money or blah, 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 but I still fucking loved every part of it. And therefore you work harder and therefore you get bigger. If you go in to the industry and you're like, or any industry, and you're just like, I want to be the top now. I've got to make it happen. One, it's not going to happen, and two, you're probably in it for the wrong reasons, and also you're probably not going to enjoy it that much. I think the journey is the fun part. As I said, I mean, like the top, you get to Wembley and you're like, what's next?